We started this by saying that this is all about you. It started with you because of this marriage, right?
No. Well, you tried to say that, but I don't agree.
Did Mr. Garcia even know that Charlie Adelson was the one paying for this murder?
So repeat that question again.
Did Mr. Garcia even know that Mr. Adelson was the one behind this whole thing?
Well, what time?
Ever?
I believe not.
Okay, because you didn't tell him who it was, did you?
I didn't know who it was.
You told him it was Wendy, didn't you?
No.
I don't like talking about myself.
We married when I was in my mid-20s, when I thought I could cheat the system and marry a man I lacked passionate love for because, hey, didn't that die anyway during marriage? I'm so many of the things I am because of who my mom is and who she wants me to be. I was valedictorian of my high school. She seemed proudest that I graduated high school still a virgin. I try to draw boundaries with my mom because lately there aren't any. She is caring for my children right now so that I can be here in class, more like a co-parent than a grandmother. But I accept it because as a former kindergarten teacher, she is so adept in that role.
And these filings are pretty venomous. Is that a fair characterization?
Not on my part.
Well, on both your parts, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And he accuses you of various things, lying about your financial affidavit and things like that. Would you agree?
He does make those accusations. They were former husband's counter motion for enforcement of MSA on parenting issues and motion for contempt and sanctions.
Dan Martel alleges that your mother is disparaging him to the children, correct?
That is correct.
And he was seeking a court order saying she couldn't have contact with the kids unless there was another adult present, correct?
I see that here. I don't think I took it seriously at the time, so it didn't really lodge in my memory.
Did your mom take it seriously?
No.
Was it ever ruled on?
I don't know. If it were, it should be here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it here?
No, it's not. It was scheduled to be ruled on in August of 2014, right?
I don't know. I don't know when it was scheduled for. I do know that nobody took it very seriously.
Okay, so your mom wasn't worried about that motion being granted. Okay.
There was a lot of tension in your family because of your family's involvement in the kids' marriages, right?
Yes.
Trust me, Mom. Let me say this much to you. As much as you feel like knocking her over the head, I feel like punching her and then knocking her over the head. So trust me on this.
So when you come down into town on Centerville,
I almost always cut through
Trescott, and just drive by your old house?
Well, I do it as a way of coming to terms with a divorce, but yeah, sometimes I drive there. If I'm too sad, I drive around.
Okay.
The kids.
One of the jurors was a little confused with the timing. You had said you had a boyfriend and that it was not clear to them whether you said it was a month after your separation and filing for a divorce or a month after it was finalized.
Sure. So I started dating someone who was a friend of mine for many years, and it didn't become romantic until after I had filed for divorce. So about a month after I filed for divorce, someone who was a friend in my life became more like a boyfriend than a friend.
You know what? She's your sister. She loves you. She's a good sister, and you're an amazing brother. And I'm just grateful the two of you have each other. I really am.
Well, I am too. But